So where do we start? We have this big tier list here. How do we actually gonna do this? We have like a billion things to sort. I can tell you, Monkey is not in the route. TTM Reds. I'll just grab like random pictures, I think. For example, Bob-omb King, first star of the run. Actually, this star sucks balls. I really don't like this star. This is like one of my least favorite stars in the entire run. So, Bob-omb King, I hate this star a lot. It's a very bad star. It's very difficult and unnormalized. What is an easy star? Toad. Let's go. Toad is S tier, dude. Toad has to be amazing, right? Is this on difficulty or how enjoyable it is? Kind of both, I think. I would just like how I feel about the star, and usually I don't like difficult stars. Rainbow Ride Reds, for example, I really like, just because there is so much normalization going on. It's actually an S tier star, dude. It's such a good star. Wait, we need like a system. Let's make a system here. We start from actually the route order. So Bob-omb King is first star. It's really, really bad. I hate this star. It's one of my least favorite stars. Then we do Cooper Race. Cooper Race is better. Cooper Race is pretty chill. You just chill on top. But like, it's not a very good star, so we do C. Chain Chomp. Chain Chomp is pretty good. Pretty mediocre star. Not too difficult, not too annoying. Less annoying than Cooper, because Cooper you need to do these weird kicks up the slope and stuff. After Chain Chomp we do the worst star in the game. No, actually we first get Slide. Slide is easy, dude. Slide is super easy, and then we do the worst star in the game. Straight out garbage tier. No other way around it. The CCM skip, Penguin skip, is absolute trash. I would really like if the star does not exist. Then we do Little Penguin. Little Penguin is kind of cool, but kind of difficult. But honestly, I haven't messed it up in a long time. But sometimes the grab fails. So sometimes the grab just randomly fails, which makes it very not good. So I would say like C tier, like middle, sounds about right for now. CCM Reds, very difficult star, kind of on the difficulty of Bob-omb King. I definitely like it more than Bob-omb King, but yeah. This star is super cool. This is an A for me. The just down. Wall kicks will work, easy peasy, good old B tier, I would say. Nothing too special. Love the Nobody thread, that's definitely higher. Slide is still better than this though. Or actually I love this thread, it's super cool. This thread is super nice. We then go to Whomp's Fortress, correct? Blue, easy peasy star. Actually I love this star because it is so nice and for beginners and everything. So in general this is like the best star in the game probably. Blue is really bro. King is kind of easy too. Kind of standard star. Better than Chain Chomp for sure. Tower, where's the tower? Tower is also kind of in that same tier, I would think. It's like not really different. It's like the same star, if you think about it. Mostly different is the ending, which is a tiny bit more difficult, but maybe not. I would leave them two together for now. Owl kind of sucks, dude. Owl never works really when it needs to work. I think it's like a C tier. It's kind of like the Penguin. It's an easy star, but sometimes it randomly doesn't work, which sucks. Cannonless, kind of the same problem, but I have Cannonless way more consistent than Owl, so I put it in B tier. Next stage we do is Secret Slide. Yeah, Peach Secret Slide. Both of them. I like the Secret Slide, but it's also kind of, I don't really like it. I don't really like the slide at all. It sucks quite a bit, to be frank. So C tier, same as Owl. Yeah, that seems about right for me. we go next to SSL, correct? Oh, SSL Talon. SSL Talon, dude. Garbage. Straight out garbage. I hate it. Really, really bad star. Talon can be... Dude, Talon never works when you need it to work, and otherwise it's first try. I just personally hate it with all of my heart, so it deserves the garbage tier for sure. Pyramid, pretty easy and fast. I would also recommend beginners with the easy strat, so I would say A tier. Mips is super easy to get the star from. I would say B tier. It's like you just do like this few camera setups. Actually, really, if you mess up, you lose lots of time though. So then from there we go to HMC. Nessie is easy and fun. I like Nessie. Nessie is a good star. Then Christmas Miracle. Christmas Miracle sucks balls. Christmas Miracle is like Nessie but more difficult. You never hit the switch, but otherwise you can back it up easily. So I would say B tier. Then this is Toxic. Toxic Maze is extremely easy and consistent, but kind of slow. I would say A tier. Yeah, Rolling Rocks is cute. Rolling Rocks is pretty cute. I would say A tier. Amazing Exit sucks. I hate this star. I don't hate it that much, but it's worse than Rolling Rocks for sure. Then Vanish Cab Reds. Vanish Cab Reds is interesting because it's extremely difficult. It's like one of the most difficult stars, but I actually pretty much enjoy it. I don't enjoy it actually because it always messes me up and it loses so much time if you fail. Then we go to BBH. Ghost Hunt, very easy, very consistent. I have no other idea besides A tier. Not a really very cool star, but like not bad. Ghost Hunt is also kind of cool, but it can mess up pretty easily. But the strat is really cool, so maybe A tier, maybe B tier, one of the two, I don't know. Reds is pretty long, but also pretty consistent, but it's pretty long, so that's a B tier for sure. The Ghost on the Rooftop is also more difficult than Ghost Hunt and this, so kind of with Reds together, I think it is good here and B tier. The Eye is also C tier because you need to make a very tight cycle with the wall kick, and then you still need to do the Eye. It's pretty difficult and very annoying to back up, because if you miss one wall kick, you basically have to re-exit course, so that's not a good star. Then we go to DDD, and we get DDD Caps first. Very difficult star. DDD Caps is not good, and you have to swim, so D tier I would say. Also no way to back this up if you fail, you just have to exit course again. Then we get the Submarine. Submarine is a bit better, but also kind of sucks. I think C tier. It's kind of on par with the Eye and all. It's not as bad as, like, I need to like take a breather after this star, but after Submarine not, so. After Fire say we go to Wet Dry World. Wet Dry World I really like. Wet Dry World Elevator we do first. Elevator is a cool star, I like it a lot. But it's very difficult, but I like it. It's a very difficult... No, I hate this star, it's super difficult. It's like a B tier, it's like Chain Jump. The star is cool, but it's very difficult. And it can mess up very easily and it's impossible to back up, so actually there should be like a C tier, dude. This pretty scary star. This, on the other hand, is a very easy star. You just need to hold like up left and you get a star for free. It's the fastest star in 70 also. No, it's not, it's Snowman's Land. This star I hate with all of my heart. This is like very bad tier. Not as bad as these two, but I hate this star a lot. It's true, it killed many 70 star runs, it's true. But I don't consider it as bad as these two. It's like in between here somewhere, I think. It's the best of the garbage tier or the worst of the E tier. I think E tier is good. E tier is good, I think. Top of the Town is easier than this, but it's also pretty bad because you need to do triple jumps. Yeah, B tier. Then from Wet Dry World we go to THI. And THI is the worst stage ever in history. THI top we do first. Top star, it's the best of THI, but it's still pretty bad. D or C, one of the two, D or C. For now, I'm okay, and I put it to C, but it might switch down later on. Plants can fuck me, dude. I won't even talk about them. Secrets. Oh, this is secrets. Secrets also kind of sucks. E tier. After THI Secrets, we go to the Toadstar, correct? This Toadstar actually is worse than the first one. This Toadstar actually sucks quite a bit. I honestly would not put this Toad into S tier, even if it might seem free. TTM, we start with the box. Box is pretty... It's a very difficult star, honestly. It needs to have a very precise... It's like a B tier, because you can fast retry at least. You need a very precise angle for that one. Breeze is pretty cool. I would take it to A. It's easier, I would say, than the box star. Reds is very difficult. Reds is a very difficult star. E tier, I would say. Top and this one both are the same, and both are, I would say, like B's too. Maybe C's, because the ESS sucks and it's pretty long. So both of these deserve a good old C star here. That's TTM, I think. SL, this one is the fastest star in the entire run. It's very fast, but if you mess up, you can only back it up very weirdly. I'd give it still an A because it's so fast. But it's a muscle memory star. This one is not easy, definitely, but it's fast. We have to give it that. Igloo is actually the best star out of SL, I would say, but also weird, so B. Bully is also very... SL, all the stars are so strange in SL. Bully is kind of easy, but then you need like 3 different kind of backups for whichever case happens. Top is same as Igloo, kind of. You just do a few wall kicks. And then we have SL Lake. As we all know, Lake has already killed quite a few runs, and because of that I give it a D. From SL we go to LLL. Reds. LLL Reds is... By now I managed, but it was a pretty difficult star. LLL Reds is pretty difficult, dude. It always messes up. I really like Volcano. Volcano is like the best star in LLL. A tier, for sure. The higher Volcano is worse. I hate it. Oh my god. High Volcano D tier, dude. Logless. With wing cap it's pretty manageable. And it has a cool strat too. And I never messed it up, I think. So kind of A tier too. Bully. Bully is worse. Bully is pretty bad, but we got it pretty consistent lately, so I would say B tier. Then we go upstairs and we do Rainbow Road. We get the Cruiser. The Cruiser is long and also pretty difficult. I don't really like this star just because it's so long and at the end. I would give it a D. Then we have this we don't do. Tricky Triangles. Tricky Triangles is also very difficult. I always mess it up. I would also give it an E. I don't like this star at all. It looks cool though. It kind of looks cool. A D, mate. Yeah, a D. Rather a D. Yeah, it's worse than Reds. Yeah, it's kind of a D tier. It's kind of a D tier. Swing is a bit easier. Swing gets a C. And then Reds, we already said, Reds is S tier. Super cool star. For 120, I would need to consider... 120 is like the same thing and then you put everything to garbage. It's like not a difference. It just literally like garbage, 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 garbage. So it doesn't make really sense with 120, I think. T.T.C is interesting because all the stars are kind of cool. Cage is... I mean, all the stars are literally the same. I don't know. T.T.C is all kind of A tier. They are all pretty easy. I would put all the T.T.C things into A. Literally, it's the same movement for all of these stars. The only one that's different is this one here with the 3 blocks. And then this is definitely more difficult. This is a very difficult star. I'd put this to like D or E tier even because there's an invisible wall at the end. And the last toad is actually free again, so... But it's not as free as the first one. So these are 70 stars, I think, right? Second MIPS, same as first MIPS. It's the same thing. Oh, Reds. T.T.C Reds. T.T.C Reds is pretty okay. It's worse than those. It's a B tier. It's actually not worse than those. It's all A tier. T.T.C Reds is super easy. Oh, BBH Books, yeah. BBH Books is S tier. Amazing tier, actually. It's a very good... A tier. It's a very easy star. I have 68. What am I missing? Oh, Bob Island and Bob Cannon Shot. I have it. Bob Cannon Shot is garbage tier. Straight out into garbage. Like the worst star in the entire run, probably, with Penguin. And Bob Island is pretty good. Bob Island is pretty okay. It's like, it's a pretty difficult star. It's like, you can mess it up, so I put it into B. Honestly, all the Toad stars are amazing, let's be real. Wall Kicks for Work is not a B tier, dude. I would move this into B tier. I like the star, actually. So yeah, that's the 70 star tier list that I wanted to make. I don't know if it's perfect, but it's like a first quick glimpse, I think, of what I think about these stars. So yeah, that's it for me today, though. Also, big shoutouts to all of my patrons for supporting me and sponsoring this video. Special thanks to Benlitz, Bob Farrell, Funkylicious, ZXMany, and VR4300 for the generous support. I truly appreciate it with all of my heart. Thank you guys.